All right. Recording is rolling. Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new 1% stream. Happy New Year as well. I have not seen you guys in a long time. So it's been about a couple of weeks. Feels like a long time to me. But welcome back, everybody. It's glad to see you guys here and glad to be back as well. So definitely back doing this. And let's go ahead and get started. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you're watching the recording, definitely join the 1% Academy at discord.gg/leverage. We have free giveaways, free stuff that we do in there all the time. You don't have to be a paid subscribed member to be able to gain some free stuff from us. So definitely go join the 1% Academy at discord.gg/leverage. But without further ado, let's hop into our sentiment stream. Today is Monday. It is January 5th. The sun is shining. It is very cold outside where I am at. But with our markets, we are finally getting some liquidity into the market for the new year. So as you guys can see, we're obviously on US 30 right now. This is YM, or known as Dow Jones. So make sure you guys have switched your contracts as well over. So definitely switch your contracts. If you have not switched your contracts, you can do so by going to CME Group, figuring out which contract it is, and then going from there. So let's go ahead and get started with our sentiment stream. We're going to talk about our higher time frames to lower time frames, what we always look for when we do these. So from our higher time frames here, let's go ahead and get that out of there. On our higher time frames, very, very bullish, right? New all-time highs. And that actually just happened yesterday and today. Tuesday's our continuation day, so we're starting to see that continuation. Or Monday's our continuation. Tuesday will be continuation of Monday's move. Apologies. But let's see that continuation to the upside throughout this continuation. I know I said the word continuation a lot there, but understanding what we are looking for is going to be continued upside, right? We're not looking for any move to the downside just due to the fact that we are continuously making higher highs and higher lows. So we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. So our next range will be this low to whatever high it creates right here. We can look for price to either move down into that and continue to the upside, or start to create some distributive behavior and show us that maybe it wants to make a higher time frame reversal, taking out some lows, coming back to previous areas. Now, this I don't think will happen for a very, very long time. But we're more likely just going to continue to the upside as far as indices go. Finally, some liquidity back into the market. So very, very good as far as that goes. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next. From US 30, we are going to get into XAU and XAG. Also, another very, very interesting chart. And the reason I say this is due to the fact that we are sitting within this range right here. Now, we are bullish on our higher time frames from our daily to our H4, from our weekly as well. The only possibility is our reversal where we stand currently. Now, we could see that reversal, but I don't really personally see any available areas to the downside except all the way down here, which is less likely. So more likely just coming into this area of imbalance and then continuing to the upside from there. We want to see a reaccumulation, a push to the upside, and a continuation from that point on. So from there, let's now move from XEU USD into silver. Silver, I want to talk about a lot today, just due to the fact that we have been in equity and we have been continuously purchasing equity for silver. So silver, going over to the chart, also very, very bullish. Now, we have been continuously purchasing equity. I believe we were in before the 20s or the 30s. Yes, down here. But as far as my personal plan goes, I have shaved off half. So I've shaved 50%, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down at the value of 76. So I did shave 50% of my equity at 76. The only reason why is because I want to free up some more liquidity to put back into our market. So normally you guys will see a lot of your bigger players doing something similar where they're freeing up liquidity by taking it out of other investments. But normally when you have these low times in the market where the market is low liquidity, and I'm talking about indices specifically, I'm talking about US stocks, when those are low, then you will see gold and you will see silver making its continued moves to the upside due to the fact that people do not trust their money in those markets, and instead they trust their money in something that they can see, something they can hold in their hand, which is obviously going to be silver and gold. That's why you won't ever see really silver and gold have a huge, huge move to the downside. If it does, then it will be very, very catastrophic for the world overall. But I did shave 50% of my equity at 76. I will plan on adding more. I just kind of want to see how this range goes. If we do continuously break structure to the upside and keep pushing, then I will keep holding for that. But moving on from XAU USD here, let's go ahead and get into some Ethereum. Ethereum Ethereum is going to be the last one that we do today for crypto, and then we will be on to the next. So Ethereum, we've talked about this range from this low to this high. We've been sitting in this range for many, many, many days. Let's do a time thing here. For about 45 days now. So almost 2 months we've been in this range, but that's a good thing. For accumulation specifically, we want to see it take longer. We want to see it take its time. We want to see it starting to show that hand. Now, that's exactly what we have done on our daily chart. Continuously broken structure to the upside, created some imbalances, and this is allowing us for that push to the upside. So looking for continuation into the 3445. I also have this alert that you guys can see at 3657. I'm going to be looking for some leverage longs on these very, very, very soon. And with those, I will go ahead and get you guys in as well. But that is what I had for you guys this week. As far as this week goes, I will be trading some YM, so US 30. We'll also look at gold as well, mainly YM though, just because we have liquidity into the market. But we'll watch and see how gold kind of performs. If it's still going to range, then there will be no reason to trade it. But as far as that goes, that's what I had for you guys today. I like to keep these sentiment streams very short, very sweet, very to the point. And that is due to the fact that we don't need to predict anything, right? All we need to do is wait until we come into the market on our specific days that we trade, on our specific times, look for what it is showing then and there, use our higher time frame bias, which we are doing today, to match with that, and then take our trades based off of that. But with that said, thank you guys to everybody that did join. Again, I am very, very happy to be back and back trading and back working with you all. So let's continue to keep it up and let's continue to keep pushing. Thanks again to everybody who did join today. I will see you guys on the next one, and I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I still do need to check the news, so I'll be posting that as well. But this video recording will be up on YouTube within the next 10 to 15 minutes. So again, thanks to everybody that did join. I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great rest of your day and or night, and peace out, everybody.